Well, yeah, to common one was my car say brass say it is very, very important. Last year, I shall say Boba and a Boba Bana de na yet in a yatisem. Yes, in a bay asama and Anna more a buying at two. A benchmark on commona ye be dean. Nano dana a buying aswana so consum kubiso. And it's a assessor na buying now was a jedifono. Prekopeno or watwe free honum na twe a watwe free honum or the nchiremu so eka ho de nti ese watwe free honum amongst nchiremu binini se ese na Ghana high way ankra djuma wono ye ede boa Ghana sem no etimi ejina brane enoka ye nchiremu ahodo a aban de kanwa e man basa odwedifo no so dodo na enso de wono komo atodwa in fact se na etie ni before anasa ye be sa enso ase freeway na adwedifo ku no wono nkomo woni aban di se da bi aban hwe yi se wan hwe ni yi a obi di 6 beda no 9 obi di ofufu beda no kwaye ana ni nyina echi na aban etu anama ono no gidiem no ogiri se eye papa beda panyipa di a kire but menkan krata we mfa nko chi kakra na obati enkomo na sese ehya ase a we Ghana Union of Traders Association GUTA press statement. Government should hold on with the implementation of the reversal of the benchmark value policy and making count. So the Ghana Union of Traders Association is calling on the government to hold on with the implementation of the reversal of the benchmark value policy based on the following. The NT almost says buying or so kakran san or to sana mono that the devastating effects of the COVID-19 pandemic are still prevalent and even in its fourth wave, which is worsening the situation. 2, that world commodity prices are still high and going up, with freight charges being extremely high. 3, that the conditions that resulted to the introduction of the benchmark value policy are still prevalent and even worse. 4, that the prices of essential commodities such as food, pharmaceuticals and others will be extremely unbearable for the consuming public, which will also affect turnover and volume of trade in the country, thereby collapsing businesses. 5, that in the fight against the pandemic, prices of food items, pharmaceutical products, etc. need to be affordable to the consuming public. 6, that our local manufacturers cannot meet demand of most of the listed items. Therefore, we are not self-sufficient as a country to surcharge the consuming public. 7, that the lack of competitiveness of our local industries is based on other factors rather than the benchmark value policy, of which they, industries, are also beneficiaries. And how are they beneficiaries? 8, that the exchange rate is also going up at this time, the dollar to the cedi. And now kakra say, we will be udidja over the economy. 9, that the competitiveness of the Ghanaian trader within the sub-regional bloc cross-border trade should also be considered as very necessary and important. 10, that the government through the economic management team had promised to engage stakeholders on the issue before any decision is taken, but have not yet met. So I'm wondering why major stakeholders abano say minimum medication, even though we 3.7% deba, but minimum medication and sana the sana montu no kwa mitu a metu. Ohwe krata om da be no say ebe pem enano pay san komodi no entime ndimo MVP yo. 11, that in the press conference of the Honorable Finance Minister, he acknowledged the fact that reversal of the benchmark value would have an adverse effect on importers and that the government will find a mitigating factor to cushion the effect, but this has not yet been done. In view of all the aforesaid, it is our hope and belief that the government will listen to our plea and hold on with the policy for proper stakeholder engagement to take place. Fortunately, Onipa Osai Kratan, Dr. Joseph Obeng, President, GUTA, Doc, Afishapa, Akwaba, to first time I host too, so I will be dream Jimmy Jensen.
You
come on.
So because o platform kesi
yes
ninya akwenya ema so da na nan enkene kra de nan kamini emre kra so Dominic Kasem say eyewo and our host no na ema me dia ho keke.
Oh, thank you mukrata matro ba ide enya hom kan dedi kama me musa sa na montuo no aba ahase
I almost started on the 4th
January
nti bronya no bronya ni mu ni edi bronya ni wi Adom de krata ba nti amanfo ana ye ni new year amanfo di new year na amanfo ahopopo ato yeso nti 4th no na omo started the ejuma no omo de ejuma no enso on say enra ya omo de abas wo mama akwanya be 2 days say amanfo ewo problems nti omo stop for 2 days. Now yes, now problems are ebeba no so since nti the earlier they stop it the better. Because
about 4th January as actually
I remember 2 days say problems ni pressure ebo so no na we no omo reverse benchmark year bre any amanuhunu a omo customs be ebinya abre ni amanuhu abanya nkasa ebinya free ono ane manfo eye consuming public any traders no ababe nu ho se bia obereverse
if any free na identity na be drive so okay kan mo krata na esesen kan kita hodie koso ma yenti ho ase bi nya adwuma ansa na ti ana montu bi ko be ba on a buy part if any free na be do
yo me pacho ma minika ma background information kakra se be ya wetifo ebeti ase because ya dey be kran enim benchmark you know value no oka onti fu ekura bebre no enti ase om de omna enim se omo ma me akwafo no aba na I was emre bi atwam brakobra de eniema na wotiwu asuma de bia as a journalist say duty board and abrochefo so no mo kam ye de car kra ba car na ye to no ne e wa abrochire wuntimi ye dwetre hye asama ne ye car no etsedwadi bia wo problem no beba fidie so a ensama no bia ka no serial callers na duty board dodo eniti godu pempenso bia na afa aye unbearable eniti ye dijatoa ekoma council of state ti ye do council of state a wo mo ye cheche mo che no say ene say na moti ho dia ene na mo bre enu nti na council of state ankasa edi yenim ekuhu omampani ene na pamfo say jatu a adwadifo dia ba no say na TNT ye free commissioner ye free ministers of state ene ye na ye tena say ne din kuntabu no eto ho tinkuntabu a ye ne say ne ma ye kra no ebi ye 20%. And be a 35%. It 20% no. So would you 20% duty? We be sent to VAT. And some way to us at 14 bin a war porto, equal AU levy, user and so special levy. She say that will be 18 as I say no. Nina careful and also be 15%. It is a 20% dutable item no. Cumulatively no. Nina kafua ekoye 55%.
Okay.
It is a wode we take a button na wode kwato niema wa amanone no eye 100,000 me de ye emfato ho keke. Say $100,000 a. Na say so wo kope $55,000 and na wode atua a duty
ni kabutini mom no 100,000.
So we did $55,000 and na wode kotua with duty any other eto. And woman de near 35%. One example, maybe eating tomatoes and money send me a near ye no and no kika no. No, so no a baker for us I could do 65,000 65%. And in on the invoice value of 100,000 no, and so call you $65,000 and I could fear would do it. Dear Kayano, I say it's not so because I'm on penny and while beside commissioner say. That is how it is. Tinese is among the highest in the world. Because one American win na cranium and America or chromos can or be baba cranium magazine could side duty no any possible 5% no ngi ka ebi no mutua. Enti won say na amaye nso no ye dadie na wa ha no enye competitive. Enti ye manfo no say da bia na enu ama no mom so mo kotogo akototo niema. Aniema na omo kotogo ni Nigeria akoto no enye manufactured goods o. Because Togo is manufacturing hub. Togo is a trading hub. Yeah, bigger importers in Togo. And so essence the cost of doing business no so what kaya it was a do term be na casa and in them chromia for Togo normal. Now say who say it's how policy na abide by you know ebe boa ye nti aban ehun say and yes anema we nti na ma corruptible practices wo port ho e ma smuggling induce smuggling no ngeka ho nti yempe ye kwan bi na yemfa moa adwadifo yi nti the aban ye ne say duty ye cause nti duty no so and wo mo say duty ne de womo ewo challenge kakra ewo common external tariff no a ewo ECOWAS nhyehyɛ no mu no nti womo teso a enyeyi nti ene womo apɛ nyansa kwan bi ene womo yes okay usika botene na wode kofa eniema no a chesi am use as example $100,000 no your bet discount to 50%.
Is aban hyehyɛ na wode
aban no hyehyɛ enye yen ene ye katra aban eso onya aban nyansa mu
bakodi nkomo awi na aban se ano ohyedodo no ene o se ne se yenti duty rate no but duty rate no kura sa time awoka common external tariff no na you could divorce for market negotiation enya reduction up to that method no ene ye use value valuation method say any values na wo dey ba no you bet discount to 50%. In this case $100,000 na America no next ebeba $50,000 into $50,000 na fee no make kwa tua 55% of the 50,000
of the 50,000
the 100,000 is about of the
50,000
okay
into say emu ahen eno na aboa yen aboa dwadie aso yemfe abedru esamri ni ye no na manufacturers no eka ho ko manufacturers na we
omo dey so manufacturers omo Ghana e don be benefit from that share by
yes me who say wo ka wa asem no there's a thin line between the manufacturing na ye wa ha no with the importation.
They are proper manufacturers.
We more import about 90% of their input of manufacturing.
And so Baba Beshamu much benefit.
Well, it's no behave the same. There's a thin line. And it's not the piano ya na kwese one more competition near because proper manufacturing no ebe ma advantage ama wono woni ama bo kwa yefo ama enye attractive se wo bi be kwa brutire akwakofa ne ma na ba eniti wo mo ye no a wo mo di petition koma aban because adi ba ye no abo aban abo consuming public because yenhia benchmark value ya enka 2020 covid ba ye nka abo bi tie we because free charges akosro from $3,000 to $15,000 because of the pandemic. A container now 40 feet no 3,000. Yeah. And as I say, so we cry I could pay $15,000. And world commodity prices, everything have gone up. It is first no nanka Ukraine 4 containers. 4 containers in Kabetua, freight bear $12,000 me for 4 containers. They say I could pay $60,000. It's better what me I could find the same 4 containers. So no afa bear. It's not yes any na near jet trade na air. And so yet me a containing prices would do ma sir effect na quote that steep and the same effect on the consuming public.
Doctor, way simple. I say when you na mu wajiatum, de mu kan wajiatum. Name edu bra Ghana. Ese say yan kasa yenwum ekuo no, ye ma omo so timi nya akwanya gina brane. Say the be titru esikasem. dollar to the cedi no ahode ne ebetime agina brand na afi Ghana force to do na benya adwuma aye wa ha na afi ye kɔ Adom malls na ye say amanoni nneoma nkwa de gu no yetimi ehu say Ghana for nneoma ya Ghana Spain eno so wo bi na sa trimpo papa we no ana momo pem so say aban enwene mo
Dabi aban ati wo mo a ebeka complain say benchmark value ena ma wo madwuma ntumpo no wo mantimi anka wo masem de nti a wo madwuma no enyeye aban so a agi atum no na say aban yama aban ye confused because enya sa ene ye de support local industry ye wo krom ye eniema no bebre ho no ma manufacturers ni bi eye na eye so attractive say wo mo price no efo wo mo quality very good enti obia mo no muso importer bia mo no muso nko abuti enko famawo a ye to sade no ewa ha enti eno na say eye susudua ma aban na obusa wo mo a wo ntimi produce at a competitive price no obusa am say because with him say oman bia no you say we are in a global village enti oman bia no it depends on other people's the strength of other countries enti krobia on the strength of maybe manufacturing of specific items no because we yet then won't mean nipa kro no and compete on those things and it say Ghana so yeah share strength ya wa ha to say in this case 4,000 as someone making biscuits for no someone making one more plastic
maybe they share by biscuit crown sana when they want to share about my name is all this time
exactly remember how sadi we ya ye kan enye se bi ma da o ebi abadanti me ka we wi a meba ho eniti ye hu se 4,000 no raw materials a ye de 4,000 no ye clay a ye ma me no nom de ayowa ekuro bie no masa raw material bi ni ho na yetimi aya Burkina for beto Mali for beto Africa hano then we turn that industry now abaya the hub of production for Ghana and no we identify with strength now you all the resources what per state of the art machinery any bibia they so omonfe what partner private sector ni binti ubo say 2 factories na wa no na ke bia you be 30 nenka ya complete hub the whole Africa opetasa nenka hanaiba wo pe biscuita anam pharmaceuticals na bi so ya de pa na oba and no your friend will say industrialization because of geographical position of a nation will not make certain production competitive into ko China no money won kika China as one country no we call for China ebia omo noted for floaters we be call other province na bia noted for carpentry because of localization of industry and inti yai factors are military against effective manufacturing ewa ha no ebi ni say cost of borrowing cost of utility so ensure any light bill petroleum charges lack of modern equipment state of the art technology ye dey produce me ko factory bi e wo ekro bi so me ko na ayi wo mo a wo mo pake eniema no kwa ye be 200 last time another time I misa call e ho bi no na wo mo pake no mo nu 3 kwa na afi machine bi na si wo fa de no say no de a share no afa say no aye yi we reduce cost bebre enti ebede mo ne no akwa compete enti sanya men na se wo kokatra ban se ye laki sanya me we na enti na me ye competitive enti wo benchmark wo mo price no FOB price e wo Ghana ha so wa ye ne no ba na wi a enya ma etruo mu no afi na wo koto na no ni FOB free on board wo benchmark with their competitors in Morocco and elsewhere Egypt and Turkey and China, most of them were more prices over 60% difference. Now, why in the better say boarding? It never happened anywhere in the world. So when you America say, oh, America first into America near boarding, America because of bullshit. It never happened. And inti no and eso wo de ko masem na benchmark no emma sa advantage no emma wontimi enyi emma woniema enyefo emobi metoma benchmark no ni chaka ewo ene wo effectiveness in competition any day.
So it has nothing to do with
any chaka bia
wow we manufacture Ghana no so an hye ya ban de ba na mo benefit no it has nothing to do with your own.
Yes, and to one petition na wo de come aban no woni maso mo kan
but ye to mo nyoma na ye bi wa hanom no mo wa mo so mo kofa bare ye to sa nyoma no omo de na kem and ye to mo nyoma no at the expense it ye kate mo mo
debi fia wo mo ka se ye nyi benchmark no free adwadifo ye de so no and wo mo sa a petition government say aban ye sro wo yi benchmark na free adwadifo de so ye sro benchmark na eda ye manufacturers in the maintain it for us. Yes, that's what is in the petition.
No, couldn't the Oka Haidi.
Oh, Asama, I met me. So, what much across our papers in from CEO.
Are you serious about this?
What was a ban, sir? What maintain
for what reason?
Sir, because one more, I won't did you.
I said, the woman,
woman do benchmark ni tracker bia wo ayi and in any case woman
so who advised government say benchmark no e won so local manufacturers
I don't know ya me gwan no intimi meba ho me so na me manufacturers dey no you woman leverage of over 45% over rest emra ye trade duty no woman trade duty woman duty no for raw materials, their cost require you be a 5%. And your friend saying, VAT na ye tuya a buying fat. Some may hope you, or much of VAT, a buying at the mom. Ni na no a buying at a so one into a more leverage over 45%. So we operating no more transfer benefits, and more consuming public, because a bus are no more money, my boy for. Ninda no muntimi take his advantage ye important ye krania ma ye tie etuo bi na ye dia ma exporters ne mo manufacturers eti dia ban ye na no mani so na mo ka se benchmark kakra se aban si ye ho enhan kakra no ye se nyimfru ansa na watimi aye competitive a obi enu obeti sa asem ya so ne yampene enso me masa anti wo busa am question bi na enka ye nto aso ho na ada wo sa ka se Sadly, Abada. Rolling time. What the special task be by?
Yeah, just to ensure.
See a better. And Tinania was essential commodities and young fair in Tony locally. Yeah. Or what would the car and yes, I reverses that because the Akoba Yanni say, after you the special task, you might do the day. One Nipa Bear in Siano Marcus Cabum, Sibia, ye biscuit. Satam na be refi company no ma ediska no ediko see a year 140 liter container 6 months na produce mo 6 months ade a wokoto na
shortage abana bo say shortage
exactly na wo mu wi a wo manya sa advantage no wonim de wo mo ye demand na ba amanfo okọ no afei yetimi ka se cheat and for cheat na fa beto ade enem na me fa cheat nkoto ade it will create condition ama manufacturer bi decide na ba wasa kofa ne wofa ase anana konta bi anana girlfriend say wo mo na ye so distributors
tomo nko an
enti wo no kwa akopa wo no wa kwa akos a penny per krona che no ama bi no de nfa so atoso not
into
in 2000 there no anye Rollins sa special tax no
fuel. Na say the doc mo so mo ya you see akwan say Ghana enyuma na nkasa betima gina brand because any attempt by aban bia obebe bia no so obehwe say side by side no ye grow local no ni ye grow ye kati importation ni ye grow local ni ye kati importation a process gradually kakra ba mo pese betu sa na mo no kra
Debi, ye pese support to aban. Anything na me buy no me ka eniyama ehia manufacturers. Ba wo muntimi enhu eniyama ehia wo mo no ma ka tra aban.
Ana me ka se omo susu gidie ni se ye mamunyo ma na mo kofa aba ne boy din barrier. Na mo di mani be kire fie. If you say
Debi already no medical culture say some manufacturers are doing things rightly. They've done the necessary due diligences and all that. One more price, you know, highly competitive, and we are patronized. So it's by way of attraction. And some who went there, one year man, yeah, Toma Womu, young Quabro, Chekra, Koto, Ebi Wagana, heya, it's woman that say you do Omu Susudia. Say, one copy, one more, and go Ghana for it, because that's the way forward. Because it doesn't make sense. Some you to call thousands of miles. Calculate the risk of it. I believe you are Ghana. What sense does that make? No matter about between duty, I am the same quality. It doesn't the same quality. But the difference, you know, about 80% are young talk. Say young Ghana, say they are young talk. So you can't search out the people. No, then you are telling about it's about local manufacturers. Competitive. Exactly. And yeah, assembly can no. Anything one among because sadi we na ye osi akwanya ema yensu ye man intimi nyafo because world prices for raw materials they the same. Copper price ye the better TV so copper price for today you say will be any PVC price you say eti adentina sa you know ye uniform even Ghana for kra no womo ye ka say cheap labor what China no womo China for nya cheap sa compared to Ghana san simple anka pre no mutuama ye nuanum ye adwuma ewo mo factory no sa simple anka pre no e ba ye labor no ye very cheap eti sa advantage we na mo so manufacturers no hu omasem eka still omu hu omasem ka omu hu ka enti asem ne say abanti team ya sa ne pese ye ma omodwuma no etimi ye competitive exactly say ba sa dia ye be jai akwantuo bebrebe no asem ka no enti omu so kwa aban wa aban boa ne etimi ye competitive na asem ne kani ye dia ma board na mo asem omu kan say ye dia ma board dodo nti asem kan say adenti ne ye stakeholder engagement enti womko ye omo lobby no omko economic management team and omo ye PowerPoint to omo start omo cast answer no na aban free ni nyansem no say enkofo yensem omo kan yemfra dwadufo nso no omo nso meka omo de okay enti bia na me nam amenya akọ dimrika ekọ me frɛ me executive baako ekayo to omo kan and omo twa sebe on truth no na omu wie na mismisi etire me kan ye die na nti omu wie ye no professor bi or professor Mwako wa ya say and some agutafo yi kan make a lot of sense nti adenti na mumyenye broader stakeholder engagement on this nti omu ye say okay and before see betimi asi gina e bia no say ye broader consultation na ye ko gina eti anona chi no ye presidential dialogue wo Kimpiski no so kaya presidential business dialogue sa question ya esan by and we read munyafo safumafo say this thing will come now we cannot search out the people of Ghana because somebody want to be competitive in manufacturing and enti sa same we no so no say ye broader stakeholder engagement because first meeting no so no and when they what ye mu a emaye afei first one no notice no ba ya ye kan say ye mpene wo motwe san ye sesi o masan de aba so santumu no when e be suffer santumu no sesi ano on say can naturally no asem anka obi abeka no say oh saba tumu dia ade na mon pass on the cost to the to the final consumer enti anu ane natural say who pass ya abrehwan when na pass who be ma final consumer no wo de bre me now me fama wan enso sesi ano wonim ye trust ye calculation na yes no say you pass ma final consumer na enye because ye na so ye consumer much as are dealing electrical products I'm also a consumer of pharmaceutical and it asem ye final enyina ne ye nyesa you know
the natural status ko dem
onto aduboni a ebika no eti wo to diem no obi so to ne diem amana ne tete Ghana agedie eno na employ the largest after agriculture the third transportation obi a wo beba be gina say manufacturing ma the largest roboa wo mo fa figures no meto wo mo hwe employment and transportation ega drivers no ho nkeka ho wo mo hwe no mo hwe adwadifoɔ all over Mankasim Etachiman Kumasi Adom ne ho nkeka ho eno bi ni ayi no eti yengu saa you know I employ the bulk of the people because somebody the elite manufacturers want to lobby government to do that yeah what more policy our employment Mr. Agriculture number 1 trading number 2 transportation number 3 and sana bia o mo be kwa kwa position o makọ hwe o mo mbam kra oh na Jamaica say no yentra so we dey wa ben we nim defo
me ana Canada me cover 40 feet container 40,000 akọ 76,000 edit na basa
40,000 now cost 76 because of the reversal of the benchmark. Eti reverse.
Maybe for 40 feet
reverse. So 40,000 no ye net. Aban boy ye saw ya fe no enti no otua 40,000. Se sia na de no ba ye na. Yes, I cost 76 no. Ye because or reverse so akotete. Problem na dey wom no.
Eti me nam no metum o.
Wo betum 100% almost. And 50%.
Eti me tu wi a na sa ban solution na all open no nya
no wanya na yesi a ye ko covid na ye ko no aduane bo be kotoro because so udidi no wanya energy and so no wetimi afight yade.
How do you advise?
It doesn't say wonum aduro to supplement the fight against covid. Aduro so go e be kotoro because pharmaceuticals come reverse ano. Eti pharmaceutical once you
pharmaceutical but why specific?
Well, just specific. Editi no cry no answer deception a wom. Deception am ka say
deception.
No,
breaking it down.
No, deception because we say the items. We say items
43 or so.
It is a pharmaceutical dey wom no. Wunim enuro dudu a e wo pharmaceutical. Enuro dudu about 5,000. No different quantum way and no now call a pharmacy as you say bebre no ni na no eka ebesesa pharmaceutical na wo dey one component of the 40 listed items no there's electrical sir what electrical parts it have an electrical switches ni hon ka ho ni ayi ni na deception. Yeah, we are not going to allow that. It's not fair.
We are going to judge, but how can we are not going to allow what for entrenched position?
No,
you cannot entrench
because you can also not impose on us. We are in a democratic dispensation.
But what is good for the government cannot be stopped by Guta.
No, because government is making policy for the people of Ghana, and when people of Ghana say that we cannot contain it, government have no option than to respect the views of the people that are being governed.
But Mr. Sa imekuwa kesi ya manfra for the. Ano mo de mo ntie tue ni bi ade.
Wo mo sa as wo ma ye expatriate, wo ye ahofo ene onkika ho. Eni nti bia na wo ne kasa no wo kan say ade ye kromafo ene ye wo mo emra. Eni nti wono de wo de ye obvious say ade no kunukura na would me enka on the very obvious. Nti eno na ya na man basa
bomu na raise a very important issue. Number say Musa Abaya aware say some of our so-called manufacturers are more benefiting from more. No,
me see 90% of their input of manufacturing are imported.
It in France me phone Ghana me see me phone manufacturer. Say me say no money nyina be fa akire okọ na ma say na be say me.
Wudim enkofo bi Adom kan EMT. Now manufacturers na ko no ka say importers na the cause of the problem. Nti vice president here was say na manufacturers no can no mu na ate was ankrofo no omo hweyenim atwa so omo problems in nani nti say omo crowd they don't even recognize say we are supporting and helping. We support them say but capacity no women capacity bia nti omo ye nam catch up say on the contrary no these are the people that is not helping government. They are taking advantage, they are cheating under the guise of manufacturing. Because most of them know also manufacturing, so no import no the raw materials are cut anymore. Once that will be cylinder a yibi yet a bar papers. So what the cylinders now no the raw materials are cut anymore. We've been so on my almost say 1 year a assembling. Into assembling wouldn't do 1 year. It will be a ceiling fan. Ceiling fan no what the components and also go to ceiling fan your motor ya na box na blade no e wa ha na bia regulator no eti what the blade no kwa efa a year eba enye complete and the motor no kwa so eba enye complete na what the regulator ni to aba was me assembling
in Ghana
yes na o say you assembling etinu wo ba ye na no akasi ni they are cheating under the guys yeah they can wo yem team Emma vice president mu na said is that so
yeah but
I'm say yes I'm say you will be as well ye tin tomatoes for Ghana ha tin tomatoes no awo ye no we import no na we import finished product no into drums no oba wa betete
egu document kasa please
wa betete
how can a manufacturing company Ghana now how can that happen how can that happen
but me na me ntire mu
me kwaba
don we say wo mu cheat under the guise of manufacturing
me kwaba sisi. Well, Yasaba, a lot of your text messages about the questions and so but you're just about 8 minutes in your BPJ, Dr. Joseph Obeng, Yaguta, President, and then the Chicken Commoner. Nipa do dona busansem, but Doc also on some do not come here say a brace say Yahuku here say the San Comoya. You be doc, not your cut-off point was that we say be betting at house or yet to 90%. How is that possible?
Yes, because OTT under the guise of manufacturing.
And so anything I told processing industry was
what they finished goods in there but in drums.
That's the moment you know.
Exactly. There's a thin line between the so-called manufacturing and the importation. And when I may use that word, you know. Anything what bad what to say at the agu now say what cheating about because duty as now after so no what cheating other competitors the importers now also they finished goods because also they are finished goods now when you hear exposed you know what the near man no called Nigeria and the guy said well you manufacturer in Ghana we do Nigeria and they say hey Oga you don't qualify under the rules of origin you have to produce about 60% local content you bring everything and then you say you manufacture. And
Nigeria,
yes, what the chico say you don't qualify under the rules of origin. Yeah, Ghana, ya mo be etwe deceive we under the guise of manufacturing. Is that fair? Hwe, the tia sisia no, yentimi ma sadi we mu kwan aye sraban. Yenim sa ban de ye ne kasa wotie ye ne di nkomo bebre. Eniti ne ye ba ye wonsi ye mfa ntokwa. Ye so o ma yen opportunity to dialogue with Aban to suspend it near Yankasa, Yanya no Babaye, Minimsa Aban BT asopem, really and truly. Now, so wanya, the entire Yentimin Peninsula in concern, even in the under the present dispensation, Yanyama Bebre, no Yabon Ocean, because Yentimin Tia, it will be Quacotina, Ubekwa Cope, Bosiana, Ubenya Biaobano. Yes, what time netrum, and you won't force you a pot to out. What my young ready to what time they do 1 minute cry was Monta Mammy, Monta Mammy. What a industry, a catao.
Ah, the doctor didn't say Kaka.
Mr. Commissioner, never said the same cry. And 2 years, you never see one idea tea. Idea sent out 50,000 Ghana cities, you know. Now, your time will be 5,000. We contain the money na akapai enya abotre kakra bi ma be 2 days bi beto so ba obosin akobo e ubetua yanko 50,000 pa ne atua ma enkrofo no vultures highness and all that ayakatal they are feeding on our sweat and our frustration.
Are you kidding me?
Anything? Yes, I'm telling you, quite Tamanafia, baby, on for refer, Nafia, and Yama, ye pon was young crofo industry, no, ya won't crofo, a Yaduma, and also a Duma, say, ya train near Yaton, near Man Ocean. It is some way, ya dear man, because of duty, because after a business, no ever boom, near Tonton, ya near sweat, will be sweat, and don't think near bring. Sabe, yes, you can't Ghana for him. Yes, you did, a good year. A Kobian one ma a 2 pound enya a jadi so. A Kobia yatatia or maybe a jitty be at a timanuma a 2 pound a jadi mancasim no a Kobiano ne fa pimpa with jadi so. Manufacturing crop 2 pound it tries on the distributive sector. Dubai no ye na no a jadi Singapore. And Tiadintin are open for work killing. Because you see, in the West Africa, no crowd, you're competitive. And buying so support industries, they are not helping them. Because all that you are saying to them, they say, okay, you better buy my one, you better buy your day, no tongue. na yɛbɛte sɛ Ghana for nsa gu akyi na woyɛ sa continental free trade no will be free to go ba no ɔno de ɔbɛ compare Ghana manufacturer no price as against will be owo Morocco and Egypt no nkeka no say oh the Ghana price dey high I won't buy from Ghana na yes we try ketra ma tutorial na de nam na say we nya mfaso die bia wo exercise so na Ghana are irrelevant in the scheme of affairs. Of the continental free trade.
Okay, so in common I'm separating
here. Na me say ka say yet me pass course no e ma final consumer for this reason.
But that has been the status quo.
Yes, because the purchasing power that has been the status quo. How long can we do that? Because what is happening
now? If government is not ready to buy,
it contributes to the collapse of your business because the purchasing power of the final consumer. Well, the first one, two because by virtue of the price hike, reducing the purchasing power. It is what total or better two. Meanwhile, what's one year man now? What you say? Bank. Gentlemen, to Niama. After the bank, San Yama Koya Waba Wusun in the Asabe season near Cottes Wato, Eddie Tiaka. And as I was supply a B. Ewo yi abrotire no wa hu mobo ene o ma suppliers credit say be
credibility is a problem.
No, your credibility so asenti after 60 days and now ansan wetimi aton nema akotu akoya wo ji usika was me man nema biu. Enya tra te say de amanfo pese yi yete ase no. Eti yesra ban, yesra no. So we economists are what the near to senior your friend economists of scale and I say your opportunity cost. What by friend now no share the ripple effect in all directions. And some way to say anamono. Yes, about say in this regard, said you almost free omunyan semu your economic management team almost say no, young stakeholder engagement minimum say. Bibi na entry ye because abayan kasa de ni team will pop and say yenye stakeholders engagement te said the make us economic management team kan ye said the make us yinso kan ye owura onmunyamfo osafomafo kan ye no na say we no we bi no na ehye ba bi no pushi that one party will put the minyini.
Dr. Joseph Obin and I treat you command and pay good to president I'm sure say you better one command so your firm ne your offices ne aban mutitu all relevant stakeholders are or EMT4 comprise all the people. From Chomontanasi back with our manufacturers and our traders. Not some community because this very month, what the price hikes bad yeah, and then I was a kiki and send it to me. I land the careful the way we land in terms of this year. Talk me that's it. When I'm many dear tree, you follow. Na ya GD say Kasa here. Kasa. Papa,
very important.
Akomato ya. Timijili say EMT4 no economic management team ni mo be din komo. So I like your style because I follow the status quo. No? Exactly. The status quo should have been that yatum.
At this time.
Before you now official part. Now me for this occasion can Joe Kosa say this weekend or Techiman o ma me ye no will be there to support you. And I feel you are Kwame PNM so no unuaba anti-agi Agnes PNM also na you know she share bekoso but Calvary Charismatic Center for Atonsu Kumasi so mudikaye a night of songs of tribute in honor of the late Mama Agnes into Shannon so quite part of it 21st of January 2022 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Me don't mind the community until I should be me da si bebre se wajibre no should be me adoma. We are on. Let me Badwam Ghana, let me conquer. Think positive. It's a year of push and get Ghana out there.